Did you know that eating the wrong carbs after 60 could silently be speeding up aging, draining your energy, and even putting your health at risk? What if I told you that something as simple as bread or potatoes could be causing you more harm than good? Well, in this video, I'm going to reveal the 4 carbs you must eat daily to feel stronger, boost your memory, and improve your health. But I'll also warn you about 4 dangerous carbs that could silently age you faster. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Welcome to Healthy Aging Life, where we give you the best tips to age well and live your life to the fullest. Now, let me ask you, do you sometimes feel tired after meals? Do you struggle with keeping your energy up throughout the day? Or perhaps you're dealing with aches, brain fog, or even digestive issues. Could be the carbs you're eating. Many seniors unknowingly consume the wrong carbs every day. These carbs spike your blood sugar, damage your gut, and can lead to bigger issues like memory loss, muscle weakness, and even strokes. Sounds scary, right? But don't worry, there's a solution. In today's video, we're going to break down the 4 best carbs you should be eating and the 4 worst carbs that could be secretly sabotaging your health. But first, I want you to think about this. Are you eating the right carbs for your body? You don't need to give up carbs entirely, but choosing the right ones can be the key to living a healthier, longer life. And I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Before we dive in, drop a comment below. Where are you watching from and how old are you? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to like this video, share it with your loved ones, and of course, hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss our upcoming videos full of easy tips to improve your health as you age. So, grab a snack and get comfortable, because we're about to uncover the powerful secrets of aging well. Let's start. 1. Green peas, the muscle saver you need. Let's talk about something you might not expect to be so important for your health. Green peas. Now, I know what you're thinking. Green peas? Really? They're just a side dish. But hold on, don't underestimate them. Green peas are one of the best carbs you can eat after 60, and I'm about to tell you why. Green peas are rich in resistant starch and soluble fiber. These 2 things are key to stabilizing your blood sugar levels and preventing those dangerous insulin spikes that can cause long-term damage. As we age, insulin resistance can sneak up on us, making it harder to control our blood sugar. But green peas slow down digestion and release sugar gradually, giving your body the time it needs to process carbs without spiking your sugar levels. Pretty cool, right? Now, here's the real surprise. Green peas are also great for preserving your muscle mass. As we get older, our body naturally starts breaking down muscle faster than it builds it. This muscle loss can lead to weakness, fatigue, and even falls. But green peas are one of the only high-carb vegetables that contain leucine, an amino acid that signals your body to build and repair muscle. A 2022 study showed that seniors who ate legumes like peas at least 3 times a week preserved 14% more muscle mass over a span of 2 years. That's a big deal. 2. Steel-cut oats, your heart's best friend. Let's talk about a breakfast favorite that's not just filling, but super good for you. Steel-cut oats. I know some of you might be rolling your eyes, thinking, oats? Really? Are we still doing this? But hold on. There's a lot more to these little grains than meets the eye. And I promise they're worth the hype, especially as we get older. Steel-cut oats are a whole grain that's minimally processed. Unlike the instant oats that come in packets, which are basically sugar bombs in disguise, steel-cut oats are digested slowly, giving your body time to absorb them without spiking your blood sugar. And let me tell you, after 60, we want to avoid those blood sugar spikes at all costs. It's like inviting trouble to the party, only this time it's fatigue, brain fog, and even inflammation. But here's the real kicker. Steel-cut oats are packed with beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that's a true superhero for your heart. Beta-glucan helps lower your bad LDL cholesterol, which is critical as we age. Studies have shown that just 1 bowl of steel-cut oats per day can reduce LDL cholesterol by up to 15%. Who knew oats could work that hard for you? And it doesn't stop there. This magical fiber also boosts your immune system. You see, after 60, your immune system doesn't operate like it used to. It gets a little sluggish, which means you're more prone to infections and illnesses. But the fiber in steel-cut oats feeds the good bacteria in your gut, helping to strengthen your immune system and keep you feeling your best. So, next time you're thinking about breakfast, why not ditch the sugary cereal and opt for a hearty bowl of steel-cut oats? You can cook them with water or unsweetened almond milk, add a sprinkle of cinnamon, and top with some berries for an extra boost of antioxidants. Ready for the next carb that will keep your energy up and your heart happy? Stay tuned. It's coming up next. So, how can you get these amazing benefits? It's simple. Just eat green peas at least 3 times a week. Steam them lightly, and for extra flavor, add some olive oil and garlic. This helps keep all the nutrients intact, and trust me, it's delicious. Who knew something as simple as green peas could be so powerful, right? Now that you know the secret to preserving muscle and stabilizing blood sugar, let's dive into another carb that's going to make a huge difference. You're going to love this next one. Stay tuned. 3. Sweet potatoes, the superfood you shouldn't ignore. Alright, let's get to a true superstar of the carb world, sweet potatoes. These little orange gems aren't just for Thanksgiving dinner or that cute casserole with marshmallows on top. Please, no marshmallows. Sweet potatoes are packed with nutrients that can actually help you feel younger, sharper, and more energized. First of all, sweet potatoes are a fantastic source of complex carbohydrates. What does that mean? Well, unlike the refined carbs you might find in white bread or rice, sweet potatoes break down slowly in your body. This means they don't cause those sharp blood sugar spikes that leave you feeling sluggish or hungry again an hour later. And who doesn't love a steady flow of energy throughout the day? I know I do. But here's the real magic. Sweet potatoes are packed with beta-carotene, the compound that gives them their bright orange color. Beta-carotene is a powerful antioxidant that your body converts into vitamin A, which is crucial for your immune system, eye health, and even your skin. After 60, keeping your immune system strong becomes even more important, and sweet potatoes are here to help. Plus, vitamin A is also key for maintaining healthy vision, which we all know becomes a bit trickier with age. But wait, there's more. Sweet potatoes also help reduce inflammation. Chronic inflammation is linked to a variety of age-related issues, from joint pain to heart disease. But the antioxidants in sweet potatoes can help fight that off, keeping your joints happy and your heart healthy. So, the next time you're wondering what to have for dinner, grab a sweet potato. You can roast it, mash it, or even throw it in a stew. Just skip the marshmallows, okay? And now that we've got sweet potatoes on your radar, let's talk about a carb that's perfect for keeping your muscles strong and your gut happy. Stay with me, we're getting to the good stuff. For lentils, the powerhouse carb you can't skip. Let's talk about lentils. No, they're not just for soups. These little legumes are one of the most powerful carbs you can eat, especially after 60. I mean, who doesn't love a good lentil salad or stew? They're not just delicious. They're packed with fiber, vitamins, and minerals that do wonders for your health. Lentils are a great source of prebiotic fiber, which is basically food for the good bacteria in your gut. As we age, our gut health can take a hit, and a weak gut can lead to a host of problems, digestive issues, a weakened immune system, and even chronic diseases. But when you eat lentils, you're helping to restore the healthy bacteria in your gut, which keeps everything running smoothly. It's like sending in the reinforcements to protect your body from the inside out. Now, here's the kicker. Lentils also help regulate your blood sugar. They're low on the glycemic index, meaning they don't cause the sharp blood sugar spikes that can lead to fatigue, mood swings, and even long-term health problems like diabetes. Plus, they help improve insulin sensitivity, which is super important as we get older and our bodies become less efficient at handling sugar. And don't get me started on the antioxidants in lentils. These compounds help reduce inflammation, which is a big deal when it comes to aging. Chronic inflammation can contribute to heart disease, arthritis, and even Alzheimer's. But with lentils in your diet, you're actively fighting inflammation and protecting your heart, joints, and brain. So, next time you're looking for a quick, healthy meal, throw some lentils in the pot. You can cook them up with some garlic, cumin, and maybe a little olive oil. Trust me, your gut will thank you, your blood sugar will stay stable, and you'll feel great. Alright, now that we've covered the power of lentils, let's switch gears and talk about some carbs you should definitely avoid. Trust me, you'll want to hear this. Stay tuned. 1. White sandwich bread, the sneaky culprit you should avoid. Let's talk about a staple that many of us grew up with, white sandwich bread. I know it's soft, it's fluffy, and it's super convenient, but here's the problem. It's not doing your body any favors, especially as you get older. I hate to break it to you, but that soft, comforting bread you're eating could actually be a health risk. White bread is made from refined flour, which means all the fiber and nutrients are stripped away. So what's left? A carb that breaks down quickly in your body, causing your blood sugar to spike. And here's the thing, those blood sugar spikes are like a roller coaster ride. They leave you feeling tired, cranky, and hungry all over again, just a short while after eating. Not to mention, after 60, your body doesn't handle those spikes as well, which increases the risk of diabetes and heart disease. Yikes, right? But it gets worse. A 2021 study found that eating white bread daily increases the risk of type 2 diabetes by 29% and heart disease by 16%. So, if you're having a sandwich for lunch every day with white bread, it might be time to rethink your choice. And let's talk about your gut for a second. The lack of fiber in white bread means that it doesn't help feed the good bacteria in your digestive system. Without fiber, your gut gets a little hangry, and that can lead to bloating, sluggish digestion, and a whole bunch of other issues. Trust me, your gut will thank you for switching to whole grain. So, next time you reach for that white sandwich bread, consider swapping it for whole grain or sprouted grain bread. It's packed with fiber, helps regulate blood sugar, and is a much healthier option for your heart. You'll feel more energized, your digestion will improve, and your body will thank you for it. Now, with that out of the way, let's talk about another carb you should be avoiding. One that might surprise you. Stay tuned. 2. Rice cakes, the healthy snack that might be trickling your health downhill. Let's talk about rice cakes for a moment. You've probably seen them advertised as a light, healthy snack. They're crunchy, low-calorie, and hey, they seem like a good choice, right? Well, not so fast. While rice cakes might appear to be a diet-friendly option, they actually come with a few hidden drawbacks, especially if you're over 60. First, here's the deal with rice cakes. They're made from puffed rice, which is basically empty calories. They have little to no fiber, protein, or healthy fats. That means when you eat a rice cake, it digests quickly and causes a rapid spike in your blood sugar. And those spikes, they can leave you feeling hungry just an hour later. Sound familiar? You grab another snack, eat more rice cakes, and the cycle continues, leading to weight gain over time. Plus, the glycemic index of rice cakes is pretty high. That means your body breaks them down quickly, sending your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride. And let's be honest, nobody wants that kind of ride, especially when it comes with the added baggage of fatigue and cravings. So, if you're hoping to stay full and energized, rice cakes might not be the best choice. And don't forget about your gut. Since rice cakes have little fiber, they don't provide much to support your digestive system. This means your gut bacteria, the good ones that help with digestion, get left hungry. Over time, this can lead to bloating, constipation, and overall digestive discomfort. So what's the better choice? Try swapping rice cakes for a handful of raw almonds, some veggie sticks with hummus, or a slice of whole grain toast with avocado. These options are more filling, packed with healthy fats and fiber, and won't leave you chasing your hunger. Now that we've busted the rice cake myth, let's move on to another carb you should be avoiding. It might just be sitting in your pantry right now. Stay tuned. 3. Packaged breakfast cereals, the hidden sugar trap. Let's talk about something we all probably grew up with: packaged breakfast cereals. I mean, who doesn't remember those colorful boxes with the cartoon characters, promising a healthy start to your day? It sounds great, right? But here's the thing. Most of these cereals are packed with refined sugars and preservatives, which are doing more harm than good, especially as we get older. Now, I'm not saying you need to give up your breakfast cereal entirely, but the truth is, the vast majority of packaged cereals are stripped of their fiber and nutrients during processing. What's left? A ton of sugar and empty carbs that cause a rapid spike in your blood sugar. And we know that after 60, your body doesn't handle blood sugar spikes as well. Those spikes can lead to fatigue, mood swings, and over time, increase your risk for heart disease and diabetes. Not exactly the kind of health boost we're looking for, right? And let's not forget the preservatives. These little guys are often added to extend shelf life, but they can wreak havoc on your digestive system. They disrupt your gut microbiome and, over time, can contribute to inflammation and digestive issues. Plus, many cereals contain things like added salt and unhealthy fats that you don't even realize are there. All this adds up to more stress on your body and even less energy to get through your day. So what can you do? Simple. Ditch the sugary cereals and opt for something more nourishing. Go for unsweetened Greek yogurt with some chia seeds, a boiled egg with whole grain toast, or even a homemade smoothie. These options are full of protein, healthy fats, and fiber that will keep your blood sugar steady and your energy levels up. Alright, now that we've cleared up the cereal confusion, let's move on to another carb that you should definitely avoid. It's probably not what you're thinking, but you'll want to hear this. Stay with me. For French fries, the crispy culprit you should avoid. French fries. Crispy, golden, and so tempting. Who can resist a plate of hot fries, right? But before you dive into that next batch, let's talk about why French fries should be on your avoid list, especially after 60. First off, let's discuss the obvious. French fries are made from potatoes, but those potatoes are fried in unhealthy oils. And here's the kicker. When those oils are heated at high temperatures, they produce harmful compounds that are terrible for your health. These compounds can lead to inflammation in your body, and if you're already dealing with joint pain or heart concerns, that's the last thing you need. But wait, there's more. French fries are loaded with salt. And I mean loaded. That excess sodium can raise your blood pressure, stiffen your arteries, and increase your risk of stroke. If you're trying to keep your heart healthy, and who isn't? All that salt is a big no-no. But beyond the heart issues, this salty treat also messes with your gut. The combination of fried oils and salt can harm your gut bacteria, leaving you with digestive problems like bloating or discomfort. And a messed up gut means your body can't absorb the nutrients it needs. It's like having a highway with all the exits blocked. Nothing gets through. On top of all that, French fries are made with refined starch, which means they break down quickly in your body, causing a rapid spike in blood sugar. That's not something you want after 60. A spike in blood sugar can lead to fatigue, weight gain, and even increase your risk of diabetes. So what's the solution? Instead of French fries, try roasted sweet potato wedges with a drizzle of olive oil. You'll get the crispy texture you crave, plus the added benefits of fiber and antioxidants. Or go for baked potato fries, much healthier and much friendlier to your body. Ready to move on to another carb you should stay away from? Let's dive in. You won't believe what's next. Stay tuned. Let's dive into a couple of real-life stories that really show the power of changing your diet. These aren't just some random facts from a textbook, but real examples from people who made small changes and saw big results. Tom Hanks, one of America's most beloved actors, has been very open about his struggles with health as he's gotten older. A few years ago, he was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and it was a wake-up call for him. After speaking with his doctor and nutritionist, Hanks made the decision to overhaul his diet. He swapped out processed carbs like white bread and sugary snacks for healthier, more nutrient-dense foods like green peas and steel-cut oats. First, it wasn't easy. He loved his comfort foods. But after just a few weeks of eating these healthier carbs, Tom noticed some pretty significant changes. His energy levels improved. He felt less sluggish during the day, and the constant sugar cravings that used to drag him down disappeared. Not only that, but Hank's blood sugar levels stabilized, and he was able to manage his diabetes more effectively. His transformation wasn't just physical, he felt more mentally sharp, and his focus was back to where it used to be. Oprah Winfrey, another famous figure known for her health journey, has also made significant changes to her diet over the years. Oprah has often struggled with weight management, but her most recent transformation has been focused on ditching unhealthy carbs like French fries and packaged snacks in favor of more wholesome choices like sweet potatoes and lentils. She started focusing on foods that were rich in fiber and nutrients, particularly foods that help stabilize blood sugar levels, and she quickly saw results. Oprah reported feeling more energized, less fatigued, and her mood was brighter. Her weight became more manageable, and she felt stronger in her workouts. It wasn't just about losing weight. It was about gaining back her health and vitality. Oprah's story proves that, no matter how busy or famous you are, taking control of your health through diet can lead to life-changing results. So, what can we learn from Tom Hanks and Oprah Winfrey? The most important thing is that seniors need to choose the right carbohydrates to ensure long-term health and energy. Healthy carbs like green peas, steel-cut oats, sweet potatoes, and lentils provide long-lasting energy, support heart health, strengthen muscles and bones, and improve digestion. On the flip side, refined carbs like white bread, rice cakes, packaged cereals, and French fries can be harmful, increasing the risk of diabetes, heart disease, and memory decline. Here's something that I think is really important. You might have heard about the negative effects of processed foods, but it's not always clear how making the right carb choices can reverse or even stop the effects of aging. Small changes like switching from processed cereal to steel-cut oats or replacing French fries with sweet potatoes can make a big difference in maintaining an active and healthy lifestyle as you age. Now, I know it's not always easy to change your eating habits, especially when certain foods have been a part of your routine for years. But here's the good news. You don't have to go all in overnight. Start by making small swaps like using whole grain bread instead of white bread, or adding lentils to your soups and salads. These are simple, easy-to-make changes that won't leave you feeling deprived, and they'll make a huge impact on your health. If you're looking for tasty, healthy alternatives, I've got you covered. How about tossing some lentils into a hearty vegetable soup or adding them to a fresh salad? Replace your white bread with whole grain or sprouted grain bread, and instead of French fries, try roasting sweet potato wedges with a little olive oil. These simple swaps not only stabilize your blood sugar, but they also provide your body with the nutrients it craves. And don't forget about the power of vegetables. Adding more colorful, nutrient-packed vegetables to your diet, like kale, spinach, and broccoli, can go a long way in keeping you healthy and feeling great. So, as we wrap this up, I want you to think about your own diet. Are you making choices that support your health as you age? Remember, it's not about being perfect, but about making better choices little by little. Let's aim for a diet that keeps us strong, healthy, and active as we grow older. After all, the right carbs aren't just about avoiding illness. They're about feeling your best every day. As we've seen with the stories of Tom Hanks and Oprah Winfrey, making simple changes to your diet can lead to amazing results. They both took control of their health and turned things around by swapping out unhealthy carbs for better, more nutrient-dense options. It's not about being perfect, but making small adjustments that add up over time. If they can do it, so can you. Now, think about your own eating habits. Are you choosing the right carbs for your health? Could a simple change, like swapping white bread for whole grains or sweet potatoes for French fries, help you feel better? We're all in this together, and taking control of your health starts with small steps. If you've learned something new today, I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these healthy carb swaps before? What changes have you noticed in your own health? Drop a comment below and share your story. I'm here to support you, and I'd love to know what works for you. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, and please subscribe to Healthy Aging Life for more tips on staying healthy and vibrant as you age. We've got plenty of exciting content coming your way that can help you live your best life, no matter your age. So what's next for you? Maybe it's trying a new carb swap or making a small change in your daily routine. Remember, it doesn't have to be big to make a difference. It's all about taking those small steps toward better health. You've got this. Thanks for joining me today on Healthy Aging Life. Stay tuned for more helpful tips, and keep making those positive changes to keep your body strong, your mind sharp, and your spirit full of energy.